Hey, my lovely Serene Dream here with another pick a card reading, and today's requested topic is who is my future spouse? What will they be like? And this reading, of course, is general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. So only take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse the messages if that's how it fits your situation. If you would like to check out your monthly Zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can do so at the Vimeo links below in the description box. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can find the link to my website in the description box as well. You can follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for guidance. And on the screen are three shapes, geometric shapes. You can go ahead and make your selection. If you need more time, pause the video. But we're going to go ahead and get started with those who chose shape number 1. Okay, so for those who chose shape number 1, what will your future spouse be like? Who are they? Okay, first thing I'm picking up about this person is they don't let people in easily. This is someone who guards their heart and they only let very special people in. So this is not a serial monogamous. This could be somebody who, like, if they date, I just feel like they make it very clear that it's not serious between them and the people they're dating. Like, they can have a lot of F buddies, to be honest. But I feel like you're gonna come along and like strike a chord in their heart that's never been struck before. You're going to do what others failed to do, what others found to be impossible. I feel like many have tried to get into this person's heart, but it never worked. They were always, it's like, as much as they came off like a player, I feel like they were always like a romantic at heart. Like they were looking for their special someone, but they I feel like they're a very special person with a very special energy. So they couldn't connect to just anyone. They need someone just as special as them. And I feel like they're going to find that in you. Um yeah, it's like something about this person. The reason why they have a lot of suitors or people who try to date them is because this energy they have is so potent and so special, so rare. It's almost like I'm getting like rose that grew from concrete. So, and not necessarily that they grew up hard. I'm not getting that. It's just the fact that finding a rose in a concrete is such a rare occurrence. It's something that's not like that's supposed, it's not something, a rose is not supposed to grow in concrete. So when you find it, you're just like, what is that doing there? This beautiful little rose, like how did this even come out of there? I feel like that's how this person's energy is. It's like who they are. It almost feels like they don't belong where they've been. And I feel like this person acknowledges this about themselves. So that's why they never could connect to just anyone. They've always been deep inside longing for someone like them, but they never found it until you. And but it's like they entertain people on like a low level, of course, in the meantime. But it's like when they come across you, they're just gonna know, like, hey, this person is like me. Like what you talk about, the way you think, the way you process things, um, even like the way you walk, like the tone of your voice, the way you carry yourself, all of that is going to immediately jump out at this person and make them recognize you as the one. I feel like this person, if they're a man, I feel like they have like a very they have a very I don't want to, it's not pronounced. They have a really nice beard. I'm getting that. They have a really nice beard. It's manicured. It's not like all raggedy and disheveled. I feel like they take very good care of themselves. Like they do a lot of grooming to themselves. I also feel like they smell very good. And I'm getting like in the night and the day. So I feel like this person is like very much into grooming. They could be what some people may consider to be a metrosexual if this is a man. If this is a woman, I feel like she takes really good care of herself. Like she's very much into like oils and skincare and, perfumes and Just everything. I mean, I'm hearing everything luxury this person is into, like very like luxurious products. I feel like they don't play about like what they put on their skin and in their body. They have very intense eyes. I feel like when they look at you, you feel like they're devouring you in their head. And they're not going to waste any time claiming you. They are somebody who, like, when they've always known what they wanted, but they never found it. And now that they found you, I get like they're kind of like claiming you, like they're just grabbing you up like mine. Nobody else is mine. And they do it immediately. And I feel like that's going to shock some people. Like I said, that have been trying to be with them in this capacity in the past. They're going to be like, how did they snag them so quickly? Like, this person never claims people and acts like this with anyone. But again, this person just recognizes who you are from the start. You stand out from the crowd because, again, you have the energy that this person does, and they stand out from the crowd. They always have. They're going to feel as if you dropped down from the sky. Like, you are an impossible find. I'm getting something about 30s, some like 30s. This person could be in their 30s, 40s for some of you. I'm getting like 30s very strongly. Like, I actually got 35 very strongly. They could be a little younger or older than that. But I get like this person has spent like 30 something odd years looking for what they found and what they find in you. I keep getting like future tense, so I don't feel like you know this person yet. I don't feel like this is anyone that's currently around you, but I feel like you're going to meet them. And when you do, it's like you're both gonna like be unable to forget each other. I get like you might have a passing meeting at first. And what I mean by that, like you encounter each other, even if you have conversation, is very light. But I feel like from that encounter, you're never going to forget each other until you run into each other again. You're going to like run into each other. You're going to encounter each other twice by chance. And it's the second time that it's going to like move to the next level. You all could meet through friends, mutual acquaintances. That could be how you like run into each other twice, because maybe with this mutual acquaintance, like there's a gathering or something that you both attend. Maybe you're out. I'm getting like you're out somewhere the first time you run into them. Maybe you're with somebody that's a mutual acquaintance and they're like talking with this person, chopping it up, catching up. And like they introduce you like, hey, this is my friend, group one. And they're just the person is just looking at you like, that's my wife right there. Like or that's my husband right there. And I get like, they don't say much. They say hi. They have a little small talk, but then you all go your separate ways. And then I feel like there's another meetup in a more controlled environment that's like intentional. And you all could both decide to go to this gathering because you were told that, each other are going to be there. So like your mutual acquaintance friend or whatever could say like, hey, I'm having this gathering at my house. And you're like, oh, is such and such going to be there? I'm like, yeah, like I feel like the mutual acquaintance knows that you're feeling each other. So they might be secretly playing matchmaker, but you all are down with it. Because again, it's like the moment you saw each other, you knew that you wanted something more from this. And I also get something about like this person is going to be exactly what you've been praying for. So I feel like a lot of you all, especially if you're feminines, you've been doing like your Sierra prayer, praying about your husband. This is going to be that person. They're going to embody everything you ever prayed about in that prayer. And you're going to know, like, if you don't know the first time you meet them, I feel like the second time when you actually like get to sit down and talk to them and get to know them, you're going to realize like, wow, this is the man I was praying for. The same thing could apply if you're with a woman. But I'm definitely getting like strong husband energy coming through for this group. Yeah, I don't feel like it's going to take you all very long to get married. I feel like from the time you meet, it's going to take maybe 6 months. And then I'm hearing like you're going to be in holy matrimony by then. But yeah, you all, this is one of those groups that you just know. Your person is gonna know before you, but I feel like you're gonna catch on like the second time. Like you're gonna realize that it's something special about them because, like I said, the first encounter, you're not gonna be able to stop thinking about them after that encounter. But and this person is going to be the same way, but they're going to have the context of like, I just met my wife, I just met my husband. And like you, I feel like you're just going to be thinking about them nonstop, not understanding why until you encounter them again. And then you're going to be like, oh my God, I just met my husband. Like, like this is, it's just going to, like that feeling is just going to take over you. And you're going to just know during that second encounter when you're like really getting to the meat of like knowing each other and talking. And you're going to feel like super comfortable with each other as well. Like from the start, you're not going to feel like you're talking to a stranger. That's what I get. This person is not that tall. I'm getting that they're somewhere around like 5'8", 5'10", if they're a male. If they're a female, I feel like they're more on the shorter side, like 5'6" and under. Um, I'm also getting bald head for some of you. So some of you, this man could have a bald head with a beard, like a very nice beard with a bald head. That's not all of you, but that's coming through as a physical characteristic for somebody. Also getting blonde. So some of you, this person could have blonde hair. I'm also hearing dirty blonde. So they could have like the real blonde hair color, or they could have like dirty blonde hair. Um, I get some kind of juxtaposition between like in their features. Like they have dark hair, light eyes, or like dark eyes, light hair. It doesn't have to be blonde, but I get like it's something about their features that's like a little, they contrast a little bit. Like like I said, they have like dark eyes and light hair, or like um dark hair and light eyes. They can have like hazel eyes, green eyes for some of you. Like a really golden, like light brown eyes that almost look like gold in the sun. I'm getting that for somebody. This person has like very nice jewelry. I feel like that's also something that you're going to notice about them, like how they have very fine taste. And I feel like they're going to, I'm hearing ice you out. So like they're very much into like you matching their fly. So this person is going to buy you like very expensive jewelry and yeah, very expensive accessories. Like nice bracelets, watches, earrings, rings. I feel like when this person proposes, they're going to have a very nice ring. I'm getting custom. They might get a ring custom made for you when they propose, if this is the person doing the proposing to you. Also get something about purple. When you meet this person, either the first or second time, this person could be wearing purple. That could be a sign that this is your person when you do meet them. Also getting white. They could be wearing either something purple or something all white. This could be some kind of all white party. I'm getting 4th of July. Some of you can meet this person during the 4th of July, like at a 4th of July gathering. That could be the second encounter. It could be the first encounter for some of you. I'm getting that they drive a sports car, like a Porsche, a Lamborghini. If not those cars, just something like the form of those cars. I'm hearing that's their favorite car, so they have multiple cars. They have at least 2 cars. This person is very well off. They have a very nice house in a very nice neighborhood. They could be a little bow-legged, not too much. I'm honestly hearing this person is fine as F. Like when they walk, This person, like, they have a very sexy walk. Um, I'm getting that you're gonna be looking this person up and down. Like, they are so fine. You just kind of want to lick them. And you don't feel that way about anybody when you meet them, but when you meet this person, they're just so delicious looking. And it's also because they smell delicious. This person is wearing like very expensive cologne or perfume when you meet them. But I feel like they wear that all the time. Like I said, they smell good night and day. They have a routine for bed where they also smell very good and they feel very good. Their skin is very soft. They take really good care. They get like facials, whether this is a man or a woman. I feel like if this is a man, he goes to like some sort of like the people who cut his hair and his beard. I feel like it's some kind of spa slash barber shop because they do like a whole like care routine for his beard and like his face. Like he gets a facial when he gets his hair cut and his beard groomed. Um, Something about their hand, when they hold your hand for the first time, you're going to feel very safe and warm because their grip is like very strong but affirming. Like they can protect you. Like this person may not be tall. Like I said, this person could be on the shorter side for whatever sex they are. But I get like they're very like they have a very protective energy that just makes you feel at home. Whether this is a man or a woman, because I feel like this if it is a feminine energy, I feel like something about this woman makes you feel like you can trust her. Um like she got you. Like she's gonna have your back. You don't have to worry about like looking away and she gonna run off with somebody else. You know, this is a man, you just feel like this man is gonna protect you. I'm getting like a black car. They could have a black sports car. That's their favorite car. They could also have a red car. Like, I'm getting three colors. I'm getting yellow, red, or black. So that could also be a tell of like how you know this is the person when you meet them because they could be driving a red, yellow, or black car when you meet. I'm trying to see if I get anything else about. They have a very nice smile, very nice teeth, very white, not like blind, not like this person doesn't have veneers because they don't have like the fake overly white teeth that look like chiclets. No, they have nice natural white teeth, nice lips. The lips aren't too plump, but I feel like they are just they're very succulent either way, even if they aren't like very full lips. This person, they're just very sexy and suave. I get that energy from them. And I'm hearing they don't play games. Like they're very serious about what they want. Like I said, this person could have been someone who, like I said, played the field, but it's because they knew like none of these people were on their level energetically, but they were always longing for that special person who matched their energy. And finding that in you was like they're not playing any games with you. They know what they want from the moment they meet you. And like I said, they could be like making sure they're at this gathering because they hear you're going to be there and they're going to make their move and like secure you. You might go home with this person when you encounter them the second time. It may be out of character for you, but I feel like you're going to have like a date outside of that gathering. You might spend the night together. Some things might go down. I don't feel like you're going to oppose to it, object to it in any way. I'm hearing you gonna be a whole hoe for this person. like, but it's like you, like it could be out of character for you, but something about it just makes it feel like this is what you want to do. Like this person turns you on, they feel like they're it, and you're like, I'm about to be a whole hoe for this man right now. Um, I'm getting that somebody saying that to themselves. I feel like the friend is rooting you all on. If you all meet through a mutual acquaintance, like they see what's going down and they're like smiling the whole time. And when you leave together, they're gonna be like, "Yep," and they're gonna be like excited for you. I feel like your acquaintance is like married. I don't feel like they're a single person. So that could be another sign, like, of who this person is that you're gonna meet them through. It's a mutual acquaintance that is married already. That's why they're rooting for the two of you. I get a park. I feel like you all are going to, when you leave the gathering, you could go somewhere that is near a very big park, like a popular park in the area. I don't feel like you're going to go to the park. I feel like you're going somewhere nearby a park. Like some sort of cafe or restaurant or something. It could be an outdoor restaurant that's near a big popular park. I'm also getting boats. So if it's not a park, I feel like it could be near. You could go on a date near a marina for some of you, like a boatyard. Um, is it boatyard? Yeah, marina or like somewhere near water where like a lot of boats are sitting on the water. I get something like that. Yeah. Okay. I think that's enough channeling for that group. We're gonna move on to those who chose shape two. Timestamp this here. Okay, so those who chose shape number two, who is your future spouse? What would they be like? The first thing I'm hearing is this person is a nerd. I feel like they're very much into like greater knowledge of things, like understanding how things work. This person could be very much into science, to be honest. Like they could look up uh research a lot, like actually read research findings, scientific papers, like published articles about scientific findings and stuff. I feel like they're very much into that. Yeah, so they're like, I feel like they're a nerd low key though. They don't look anything like what they're into. So like their appearance gives something else, and like the stuff like what they're into is like really nerdy. Um Yeah, they're very like, and it's something about them. Like, they're so much into science. They read about it, they study it, and I feel like they also like practice it in their lives somehow. Like, they're constantly like trying to build things or invent things. This person has like a very incredible mind. You could be like a little blown away by their genius, to be honest. I feel like you're opposites though. This person is like very nerdy, science, type of interest. And I feel like you're more into like beauty, things that are like fun, enjoyable, like more of the, I would say like more of the, I'm getting like pop culture. I don't know, like you might be into like fashion, music, like things that are a part of pop culture, like more, when I say pop culture, popular culture. But this person is like they come off like that in their appearance, but like their interest is much different than, it's very much opposed to popular culture. I feel like with this group, it's very much about opposites attract. This may not even be somebody that you may think that you would end up being into. This could be someone that you either know already, or when you meet them, it might even take you a while to hit you that you love this person or like you're into them in that way. Because you could feel like you are when you meet, or if you know them already, you could feel like you could feel some kind of spark or attraction, but you feel like you're so opposite that there's no way you all could like get along in a relationship. But then you find yourself so drawn to them. They're like a sexy nerd. This person is like tall and lanky. I'm getting that physical appearance. They're tall and slim. And I get like they're like tall, like no shorter than maybe 6'3". I feel like they are like they could even wear glasses, but I feel like they still don't look like a nerd. It's just something of like they could be even like fit, they could work out. Like they're slim and they could be lanky, but I feel like they have cuts, like they're cut up. Like they have very nice arms, very nice chest, abs. It's just they could be athletic even or were athletic in their younger years and like maintain the body, as they got older. I'm getting for this group like strong 20s energy because I feel like this person is like on the way to like they're on the way to greatness, but I feel like they're in the beginning stages of like whatever it is they're about to be. So they're still young. This person could be anywhere from like 18 to maybe 27, I'm getting. And when I was mentioning that this person like they work with science, like they are somewhat of a scientist, low key. They try to create stuff and invent stuff, and I feel like they might even have invented some stuff already that they just don't have the patent for, and they're like working on getting that. But this person's gonna be like incredibly rich in their later life. Like whatever they're working on now, it's gonna end up like being a great profit for them in the future because they're really smart. Like they're really damn near genius, I'm getting. You're going to have kids with this person. I'm getting twins. You could either have two kids with them who are not twins, or you could have twins with this person. You're gonna find yourself unexpectedly pregnant though. I feel like you're gonna be like creeping with this person for a while because you're gonna be in denial about really like being as deeply into them as you are. This could be going on already. It's like it could be someone you're currently messing with, but you're telling yourself that it's just sex or it's not that serious, but like you're finding yourself falling for them, but you're in denial about it for a while. And then it's like you end up pregnant. And then it's like by the time that happens, I feel like before that happens, you're kind of starting to admit it to yourself that you're falling in love. But like by the time the kids come, you're like, "Ah, I can't fight it no more. Like they got me." This person is like, they're really into you though. You're going to end up you could have kids with them before you get married. And I feel like that's only because you're going to be holding back on your feelings for them because this person is going to be into you and express that. But I just get like it's something about their interest that makes you just feel like, can I handle being with somebody who is so into science and that nerdy for the rest of my life? They're super smart. Like they're so smart. But I get like it's the kind of smart, like it just like you're not into it. Like it's on a personal level, you're just like, I'm not really interested in what they're into. We can't hold a conversation about it. It bores me. But there's some kind of commonality between the two of you that attracts you. Like you're so opposite, but I feel like there's one little thing you have in common that allows you to like go further and actually marry this person and have a family with this person. I'm getting that they have fun. So yeah, they have these nerdy interests, but I feel like when they have fun, they have fun. This person could have like a great sense of humor. They can make you laugh a lot. Like they're really low key funny. A lot of people don't know that about. No, I feel like people who are close to them know that about them. And you are one of those people who know like how funny they can be. They keep your sides hurting from laughing so much. So it's like they're cool. They're like a cool nerd. I'm getting that. And something about it turns you on, although it kind of turns you off at the same time. Like, this is not somebody you expected to end up with, but it's like when you end up with them, you're going to be like, I don't know, it's something about like you feel defeated. Like, I never thought I would marry this kind of person, but like, they got my heart. Like, that's my baby. You you had a vision about like what you thought your spouse would be like, but it's like this person is, they're completely opposite. Maybe not in the physical way, because I feel like physically this person is like very attractive and you're very attracted to them, but I just get like their interest is the only thing that kind of throws you off. That's what keeps you like holding back and saying like, I don't know if I could be with them like that. Like, they're cool, they make me laugh, they're sexy, we have great sex, but like, I'm just not into this science stuff. Like, they're just so nerdy. But again, I just feel like you're going to come around. And I would also want to say that you all are going to create some incredibly smart kids. Like, your kids are going to take, not that you're dumb. I feel like you're, intelligent, but it's like a different type of intelligence. But I feel like your kids are going to be like mini geniuses too. And I feel like the your spouse is going to be like a heavy influence in them learning about things that are ahead of their grade level. This person could even have tattoos. I'm getting like tattoos, like they could have a sleeve. And I'm getting that it could be on the left arm. And I also get like they're going to end up tattooing you on them, either your name or some kind of symbol that represents you. They love you so much. Your spouse is going to love you to death. Like, they don't see anyone, like if you're seeing this person already, they don't see anyone but you. Or if you haven't met them already, when you encounter them before you even get into an official relationship, this person, they don't care about anybody else but you. They don't want to sleep with nobody, they don't want to date anybody else. They're just all about you. They could even get the tattoo of you before you all like, no, I'm not getting this before you get into it. Like right at the start of you all becoming official, because they would have been like in love with you for a while before that happened. I feel like they're going to get some kind of tattoo to commemorate like when you all became official. It could be like a date, a symbol, your name, something like that. But I'm getting like it could be on the inside, like their forearm within their sleeve. But it's like noticeable. I'm hearing I wouldn't put anybody above you. You don't, like, they don't, you are their world, their sunshine, their whole universe. And they're going to treat you like that. You're going to feel like that with them. If you're already messing with this person, they already make you feel that way. And that could be a part of what's making you fall in love with them, although you're in denial about it. Because nobody ever treated you so, like, so greatly. Like, they're devoted to you in a way that is just beyond anything that you thought was possible. And I feel like they have amazing sex. If this is a man, I feel like he's very well endowed and he knows how to use it. So they're sexually satisfying as well. This person could be very good at basketball. As I mentioned, they could be athletic in addition to being nerdy. Um, they could have played basketball in their younger years, or they could still like, recreationally play a lot for exercise. But I'm getting like they're very good at handling the basketball. I'm seeing somebody like very like they're very much like a pro. They could have made it. They could have almost made it to the pros, or this person could have even played in the pros for a while, for a little while, and then they got cut or something like that. It's either they almost became a pro basketball player, or they were a pro basketball player at some point. But this person has like this other, like they have these other interests that's like stronger than whatever the other skills they have. So like this science interest, that's gonna take them far. Like that's what's going to really like solidify them as like, I'm hearing a millionaire. Yeah, you're gonna have a great life with this person, but I just get like you're in denial for a while about like how you feel about them because they just don't fit what you envision for your future spouse, but somehow they become the love of your life and the interest no longer bothers you. If anything, it's like you learn to find it endearing. And also because of how well off they become because of this interest, it's like you ain't gonna have no complaints anymore at all. Not at all. Trying to see if I get anything else about this person. They have like a low cut. They can have like boyish features if they're a male. Like no matter how old they are, I feel like they're always gonna maintain like their boyish features. Always kind of look younger than their age. They have a low, like brush cut, low boy, whatever you call it, wherever you're from. Um, I feel like if this person has inside of any sort of beard as a male, I feel like it's like a really thin goatee. Like they don't grow much hair. It's just like it's enough to to recognize it as a goatee, but it's not really thick or anything. This is a woman. I'm hearing that she has long hair, like very long, silky hair. And she always wears it like, even if her hair is naturally curly, I feel like she's always wearing it straight, like long and straight. Dark hair, very dark hair, raven like hair. This person, like their lips, I'm getting like it's something, their lips are very like pink, but like it's very, like they have like little lips, but it's like a fullness to them. Like they have a cupid's bow, and it's like their lips, like their mouth could be like little, but I feel like their lips are very pouty, whether they're a man or a woman. And I'm getting like pink lips, not like the off-putting pink on some people's face like lips are, but it's just like nice pink, like kissable, pouty lips. I'm getting like a light brown complexion for most of these people I'm picking up on. Yeah, like a golden brown complexion. And this is a woman, she's tall and slim, but she has curves. She has a very nice derriere. Like it's very nice, round, high, very proportioned to her body. I'm getting something about fingernails. This person has an obsession with keeping their nails clean, whether they're a man or a woman. Like their nails are always, if it's a woman, she keeps her nails done, like manicured, going to get it done. I feel like as a man, he's always keeping his fingernails clean and like he could go get manicures as well. But even if he doesn't go to get it serviced, I feel like he keeps it up on his own, like making sure his nails are trimmed and cleaned and maybe even a coat of nail polish, like clear polish on them. He has some kind of obsession about his nails and keeping them clean. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with the experiments he does or something like that. Random, this person could also have a talent for playing the guitar. That could be like something they do like here and there as a hobby. And I feel like they're great at that too. Like they have other skills. It's just this interest that is science based that I'm picking up. Like that's their heart, that's their passion, and that's going to take them far in life. This person is very affectionate. They're always going to be kissing all over you. Like when they kiss you, they don't just kiss your lips, they kiss all over your face, your neck when they see you. Like they kiss your arms for no reason. They're just really, really affectionate. They adore you. That's what I'm hearing. This is a guy, he's always going to be picking you up, like, and just smothering you with kisses. Yeah, and I get like you could be like seeing this person for like 2 years or so before you decide like, okay, I think I want to marry them. They before you even move into an official relationship with them, because again, I get like it's you that's holding back on this. So you could be like dating them casually for like 2 years before you move into an official relationship, or you could be dating them officially for like 2 years before you get married. I get 2 years for however this plays out for you. Okay, so that's all I channel for that group. We're going to move on to those who chose shape 3. Let me timestamp this here. Okay, so for those who chose shape number 3, who is your future spouse? What will they be like? I'm getting that this person is going to be very opposite of anyone you've dated in the past. And I mean like opposite, opposite. And I feel like it has to do more with their personality. Like if you dated people who are more talkative, this person is more quiet. Or if it was you dated people who are more quiet and didn't really share much, this person talks a lot. They're very if you I'm getting something about someone who maybe you dated people who were very expressive with their emotions. They weren't very forthcoming about how they feel about you. They weren't like they didn't really say I love you too much or like express their feelings in that way. They didn't like to be vulnerable. This person is the opposite of that. They don't have no trouble being vulnerable with you. They're very open about their emotions, very open about how they feel. Yeah, this person, that's what I get. I feel like for many of you, you dated people who were not very open with their emotions. Even when they experienced stuff that was hard, it's like they held all those feelings in and they just kind of like I don't know, like they internalized it in a way that it allowed them that it caused them to lash out in very unhealthy ways. They could have even had like unhealthy habits, substance abuse problems. But this person is like they're very open about how they feel. They have if they have a problem, they want to sit down and talk about it. If you all are having some kind of disagreement, they want to work it out and resolve it as quickly as possible. I feel like they're also going to bring that out of you because you could have been attracting the kind of people who weren't open because you were like that. You could be a person who was not very open about your feelings. You don't really like to talk about things. You hold things in, bottle it up. And with this person, I feel like they're going to get you to come out of that and be more like them. And I feel like it's going to feel very good to you because you never felt safe enough to be this way with anybody else. Regardless of the sex, I feel like this person has a mothering quality about them. They make you feel like nurtured and loved and seen and heard. And I feel like this is a first for many of you, at least to this level that this person is going to make you feel. You feel very safe with them. Like you know that you're heard. You know that you're seen. Like if you have any concerns, like this person takes it into consideration and they make the necessary adjustments because they want you to be happy. This person is a pleaser. At least they are a pleaser with you. Something about your star signs could be very compatible. Either you have your sun signs could be trine, or you could be the same sign, or you could either be like opposite signs. Because I always say that opposite signs have more in common than they do differences. So yeah, something about like your sun signs are compatible. In fact, I feel like your birth charts, if you were to look at it, you will find like your synastry is very much foretelling of like your birth charts. Your synastry could in your birth charts could be indicating that you all are meant for marriage. That's what I want to say. Like it's something about it's in the stars. And I feel like it has to do with astrology. Like your astrology together indicates like this is going to be. Matter of fact, you all could be either into astrology, like you could read charts on your own, or you could, when you get with this person, get like a synastry chart reading between the two of you and discover that you all like have a lot of marriage indicators in your chart together. But it's something about you're gonna know like through the stars that this is the person you're meant to marry. And I feel like from that point on, it's going to be sort of like a breeze to you because you know that this is your person. Maybe in the past, you were always looking for some sort of sign that this was your person, but it never came. But with this person, it's like you get the chart done. For some of you, that could, it's not going to be for all of you, but some of you could do like a birth chart reading, a synastry reading between the two of you, and then you discover like it's so many marriage indicators and say, okay, this is my person. I can relax. This is where I want to park here for the rest of my life. Because I feel like you were always looking for a place where you can just kind of like settle in and call home with someone, and you never found it. And this person is like, they're giving off so many vibes, they're reassuring you so much, and then when you get that confirmation through the chart or otherwise, you're just like, okay, I can relax, I'm good here, I'm about to like park here and be here for the rest of my life. You're going to be very clear. So it doesn't matter like how long it takes you to actually get married to this person. I don't feel like it will be that long. But I feel like it doesn't matter because you're like, I know this is my person. And I feel like that you will be correct. I'm getting this person has very sparkly eyes. They have those kind of eyes, like, and I see it mainly in water signs. So they could have like very strong, they could be a water sign or have like water strong in their chart. But what I notice about people who have like a very strong water influence in their chart, their eyes have like this sort of sparkle, almost like their eyes are dipped in water. I don't know. It's just like there's this like, I don't know, it's like a pool of light that comes through like water sign eyes. And I'm getting that this person has that. It's like a sparkle that's there that I don't see in other elements. People who, yeah, it's like even if a person has like a sun sign that's like an earth sign, their eyes have like this sort of sparkle or like this sort of like wettish look to their eyes. Almost like a sea creature. And when I see that, I'm like, they have water in their chart. And I just get like, I'm getting that energy from your person. They have those kind of eyes. This person also has like a very intense, like this is a person you don't want to cross. Because I feel like when they get angry, it's not a pretty sight. I don't feel like they move into that energy very easily. I feel like they have to be heavily provoked. But I feel like when they're provoked, it gets very scary. So like let somebody cross you or them. I feel like you see that's going to be one thing that makes you feel very protected and safe with this person. Because you know, like if somebody were to mess with you, this person would possibly kill someone for you. Like that's how intense they are. And they wouldn't even blink. They wouldn't hesitate. This person could be a gun owner. I'm picking that up. They could be into like going to the gun range, shooting to like let off steam. Yeah, I'm hearing they have a license to carry, so we don't have to worry about anybody having illegal guns. Like they could have a thing for guns. But responsibly. I feel like they don't just like to shoot for no reason. Like when they need to let off steam, I feel like the gun range is a place they go to do that. It's one of the places. But I feel like if anyone were to cross you, like harm you really in like a serious way, or there was to be like a home invasion, they will waste no time like pulling it out and killing. No hesitation. I get that very strongly about them. I don't feel like they're abusive. Definitely not abusive toward you. I feel like if you were to heavily provoke this person, though, like if you were to do something to really like betray them, I feel like you would get like a very scary side of them. They wouldn't kill you, of course, but I get like they would just make you feel like you definitely should not have done that. I don't know. Like they could be the kind of person who like puts you out the house, or like as safe as you feel with them, they can make you feel like the scum of the earth in another breath if you were to betray them, because this person is like super loyal, so you don't want to take advantage of their loyalty, because I feel like when they really lock in on somebody and they're there for somebody, they really are that. But if you were to like step out and like cheat on them or something like that, I don't know why that's coming through. That could be something this person thinks about a lot. Like, I don't know, maybe something about you makes them feel like they that you might cheat on them. But they or they could just have like a fear about that overall, and they're just like they'll cut you off cold. You will feel like you don't exist to them. And something about that just feels very scary to you, to go from like incredible safety to like being nothing to them. Like it would happen in a blink of an eye. But again, I'm only picking this up if it's like a deep betrayal. Like I said, this person, the scary side of them, or like this like um cut you off cold, no communication, no warning, no nothing, that comes from like a deep betrayal. But let's get more into the happier aspects. This person's gonna put a ring on your finger, and like you could be dating this person for like 3 months. For some of you, I'm getting 3 weeks. Like when you meet this person could want to move very fast and be ready to like after 3 weeks they propose. It could be like the craziest, most insane thing that you ever saw in your life, but they're that sure about you. For others, 3 months, which is also very fast. But I just get like they're very speedy to put a ring on your finger. They have a very strong desire to take care of you, like nurture you. Like I would say, like they have a mothering quality about them. Like they love to take care of the people they love. It's like no greater feeling to them. It gives them great satisfaction for the people they love to feel like protected, cared for. They like to have that responsibility. This person is a provider, I'm hearing. Isn't it you will want for nothing with them? I'm picking that up. I'm hearing they're very headstrong. So yeah, this is the kind of person like they're I'm getting heavy masculine energy. This is definitely like the like a stereotypical alpha male in the sense of like leading the family, making sure the family is good, providing for the family. They're very much heavy, and that they embody that energy very strongly. And I also said like they're very clear in their communication. They don't like to beat around the bush. They don't like to like blow smoke up your behind and make you feel like something that's not true. They'll tell you exactly what it is, tell you exactly how they feel when they feel it. But I'm hearing they're very loving and caring. So like their words are also very loving and caring. If they're going to tell you something that is not so great, I feel like they find a loving and caring way to express that to you. It's just something I'm getting, so like they can't wait to see you in like a wedding veil, a wedding dress. I feel like this is from the moment they meet you. Some of you already know this person and they're already thinking about putting a ring on it, because like they can't stop thinking about like seeing you walk down that aisle, or seeing you at the end of the other, like at the end of the aisle that they're walking down. Like they're very sure that they want to marry you. In their head, they already feel like you're their wife or husband. you're going to have a very unique family. I feel like something about your home life is going to be very unique, a very interesting dynamic. It's not going to be like it's traditional in the sense that this masculine energy is an alpha, but I feel like something about the way your house is run is a little different than the average household. But it works for the two of you. Like maybe it's like certain roles that would be stereotypically for the feminine versus masculine. Like maybe you all switch roles in certain areas. Or it could even, I feel like it's something to do with the home itself, not necessarily like maybe the way the house is decorated is a little eccentric, or like maybe the way you parent your kids is a little different than the average person. Because I am getting that you're going to have some kids together. Or I also get like, I'm getting eccentric. You all could be creatives. I feel like you all could be creatives because I feel like you're going to promote that in the household. So you all could have like, I don't know, like art supplies out around all the time, or like instruments around. And I feel like these things are like around for like anybody in the family to access at any point. Like if a child, I don't know, like you could have some kind of art therapy that you set up in the home. Like when a child is needing to express themselves, like they can go in a room with an easel and paint and just, paint and just get their feelings out, or like go in a room and start recording music. It's just you promote creativity in the home because I feel like you all are creatives. You all could do that for a living. And so it's just heavy in the household. I'm getting that very strongly. You all could even work together as a creative team. Like you could end up going into business together and like creating things together in whatever realm that you work in. It could even be multiple realms. Like I'm getting art and music very strongly. So those could be the two things that you all work in together, like create in together. Yeah, but it's like you promote a very healthy household. Like when you have kids, I feel like the kids are going to have very healthy outlets, and it's going to be inside the home. Like they're not going to have to go, like if they want to do extracurricular activities outside the home, that's fine, but I feel like you're going to have so much available to them in the home that they're going to have plenty of outlet and just like really be able to express themselves. And I feel like your kids are all going to be creatives as well. Like it's just going to be a strongly creative household. I'm getting that. That's why I was getting eccentric. Like it's just something when people visit your home, they're gonna be like a little taken aback by like how, like the way everybody is so engaged in some kind of creative endeavor, and the way that they can just like all willy nilly go into a room and just start creating stuff, painting, drawing, creating music, dancing. You could even have like, I'm getting like a garage set up, like a dance studio or something, or some kind of like dance studio versus like dance studio slash gym. Because I'm getting like a dance floor, but I'm also getting like gym. So it could be like a gym slash dance floor in like a garage area or some kind of basement that you create. But it's just that you want to give each other and like all the members of your family as much choice in their creative freedom as possible. It's just something about that's the way you all thrive as people. I'm also getting that you're going to be together for a very long time. And I also get like you're going to do very amazing things. Like you're going to be known in this world. Like your family is going to be very well known. Maybe because, you all creating, being such creatives, and like you're going to be able to create things in a world that produce like money and attention from people. Yeah, I'm getting like your house, like your home is filled with like joyous noise all the time. But it's something that brings you all joy. Like you like hearing these noises, you like seeing these sights around. And I'm getting five. So you all could end up being a family of five. Like the two of you and like three kids together. And I'm getting that they're all different ages. So I feel like it's going to be like a bigger kid and like a smaller kid and like a little baby. Like they're not all close together. They're kind of spaced out. And I feel like it's like the result of like you all like when you have I don't know, it's something about like when you go through like a different phase of your relationship, a kid is produced. That's kind of what I'm picking up. Like you have an older kid, and then it's like you go through like your relationship transitions in some way, and it's like through that transit like your babies end up being like transitional kids or transfer like kids that are representative of the transformation of your life together. Something like that. That's why they're like different ages. Because I feel like every 5 years or so, it's like your relation, like you evolve into something else. You all continue to grow together, evolve, and like you have some kind of purpose together where you're constantly evolving. And you're evolving together. It's not like one person is growing and the other is not, or like trying to drag the other along. It's like your evolution is constant between the two of you. And therefore your relationship is ever evolving into something like more beautiful, stronger year after year. But it's like a period of every 5 years where like the real transformation takes place and then a kid is produced. But I feel like it's going to happen like three times. You could be meeting this person like later in life, like late 30s or older. Because I feel like that's the reason why you won't produce any more kids, because you're going to be too, like, you're going to be beyond the age of childbearing years. That's the only reason it would stop. I feel like if you all met each other younger, you would have like a house full of kids, like no less than maybe seven kids, like with all the evolution you go through. And you're going to be so deeply in love. Like the love is just going to be pouring off of you. You're going to be a very a very good luck. Why I keep saying good? I want to say good luck. You're gonna have good luck together, like be each other's good luck charm. But you're also gonna be very good looking together. Yeah, you're gonna produce a lot of luck together, a lot of blessings. I get something about you all being around the same height, the same complexion. Like you all could have similar features. Something about the two of you, and I feel like especially as you stay together through the years, you're gonna start to look even more alike. But I feel like from the start, you all like resemble each other very closely. People might even think that you're related. I feel like that's going to be the tell for you to know who this person is. I feel like from the time you meet, there could be people who just say like, "Are you all related?" And you're like, "No." Um, yeah, I'm hearing that's an indicator of soulmate. So this person is a soulmate, some sort of soulmate. There are different levels of them. But because you're going to be constantly growing together, I feel like it's going to be like a very high level soulmate, possibly even a twin flame. I'm hearing you're going to make a lot of money together. You're going to be very wealthy together. I feel like this person is already well off, but like you're going to like contribute to their wealth with what you produce together. Something about your energy together, you're very harmonious, like you're meant to be. And I feel like that's going to be very apparent, like once you start working together, especially. Because I feel like you're going to start to collaborate very quickly into the relationship, possibly even before you have children together. And like the first thing you produce together becomes like a smash, like a hit. It's just going to, and it's going to be up from there. Like it's just going to, your career together is going to take off from there. And it's something about like creating together turns you on, because I'm getting like you all creating and like taking breaks to have sex, like a lot. So it's like while you're in the process of creating whatever these ventures are, it's like you're working, and then it's like give each other a look, and then it's like you ripping each other clothes off, and you get you get it in, and then you're like, okay, let's get composed and get back to work. But you get it done. I don't feel like the sex is distracting from what you're creating. Somehow the sex fuels your creativity together. Like you might come out of a session, come out of, just making love, and you're like, oh, like you could all be, honestly, I'm getting that you all could be discussing ideas while you're making love. Like that, like I feel like your creativity is foreplay. And while you're in the throes of making love, it's like you're in the passion, but it's like you get ideas and like you're communicating throughout. Like, wouldn't it be dope if we did this? Or how about we move this over here? And so you're like getting off and you're going back to the drawing board to add whatever you came up with. Is something about like the sex fuels your creativity. That's interesting. And I feel like you have very wild sex, very passionate sex. It could be like spurts like rabbits. So I feel like you're going to have a lot of quickies. Not that you won't have like, passionate, long love making sessions, but I feel like because I'm picking up the energy of you all having sex between your creative time, it's like a lot of quickies in between. Like very rough, dirty, nasty, quick sex. But you like that. A lot of panties being ripped. This person, like, they have a very dangerous side to them, but I feel like it doesn't come out with you. Instead, like, it translates into like a very, um, I was gonna say something else, but I heard very disgusting lover. So this person is really nasty. Like their dangerous side comes out into like a very sexual person that is very disgusting, but like in the most pleasurable way to you. This person does anything. They lick you everywhere. They like nothing is off limits to them. They feel it's like they're like you're mine. I'm hearing the saying, I licked it, so it's mine. It's like because you're theirs and they feel like so possessive of you, it's like nothing of you is off limits. So they don't find anything with you nasty. They will lick you anywhere, kiss you anywhere. It's just everything on you is theirs. It belongs to them. You all could be like into the whole like calling, I'm getting like the feminine calling the masculine daddy. You all could be into that. Like, I don't know where this is going. I was not expecting this to be a sexual reading at all. But yeah, I get like you're a very sexual couple, but you're also a very creative couple. You're going to have a lot of success, a very joyous home, eccentric because I feel like it's a very creative home where it's a lot of creative expression amongst all of the family at any given time. I feel like you're also going to promote your children to go into the creative business. So they start to express the talent very early. I feel like you're going to promote whatever it is they create and have them like start up their own business or career in that lane as early as they start expressing it. Like you're not opposed to saying like, okay, they start like, moving to a little beat at 2 years old. Like you're getting a career, like a dancing career going or a singing career going for them that young, something like that. And I'm hearing beautiful families. So I feel like you're going to produce beautiful kids, be beautiful together, just be a beautiful unit, live a beautiful life. I feel like you're going to live somewhere that's sunny, a lot of trees. I'm getting like oranges on the trees. So that would be like Florida, California. Where else grows oranges on trees? Wherever that is, wherever those places are, I'm getting that you all could live in one of those regions where it's like orange trees are a thing. Um yeah. I think that's about all I'm channeling for this group. So yeah. I hope you all enjoyed that. It went so much deeper than I expected, but that's a good thing, and I hope it was helpful to you all. And again, if you have not checked out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year, or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can do so at the Vimeo links below. And if you like to book a personal reading with me, you can find the link to my website in the description box below as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for guidance, and I'll be back with more readings, lovelies. Bye.